Hey fam bam, it's me Keisha and I'm here with a new Spill the Tea video. So I don't know about y'all, but last week we got a celebrity couples bombshell when video footage of legendary football player, baseball player, coach, father, all around athlete, celebrity Deion Sanders unfortunately had to undergo surgery for bladder cancer. Now this all happened a few months ago. He's now in recovery. He is cancer free. Thank you God. Thank you Jesus. If you don't know, because I don't really talk about Deion that much on this channel, but I'm a huge Deion Sanders fan. I follow him, his family, their social medias, their YouTube channels. Like I watch any and everything involving Deion, and he's one of my celebrity crushes. That man can get it however which way he want it, 2 toes missing and all. I don't give a fuck. Okay, that man is fine. So when it was released last week that he was going through health issues, but we didn't know exactly what was going on with him, and I saw that they were going to release a statement. So I happened to be up that morning when the video was released on his son Bucky's YouTube channel titled Well Off Media. So I'm in the bed. It's like 7-8 o'clock in the morning. I'm half asleep, half awake with my cell phone in my hand, y'all, watching the video. And it was at the point where Deion was in the hospital checking in, about to head into surgery. And he was talking about how he couldn't even say the word cancer. Like, it was still shocking to him. And at this point, I had closed my eyes for a second, y'all, and I heard a female voice, and I said, "Karruche," because I know her voice. And I opened my eyes and I said, "What the hell she doing there?" I was so confused, y'all, so confused, because I'm like, is she dating one of the sons? But then when she got to talking and crying and talking about weed, I'm like, oh, y'all bumping uglies. Oh, that's what we doing here. Baby, my mouth was on the floor, okay? If you haven't seen the video, here, take a look.
We are at the hospital because we are dealing with bladder cancer. And he is having his bladder removed, and they will create a new bladder with one of his intestines. And this option was I guess the best because it fully removes the cancer, to ensure that it doesn't come back, because it was close to his muscle. So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder.
Texting the boys. This is their first day of practice.
They'll take them out when they're in there today. If there's irregular cells in them.
Oh, while they're in. Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Just the lymph nodes, like around the bladder area. It shouldn't have. Just because I don't know if you know anything about, like, when cancer gets in the lymph nodes, it spreads like wildfire. Yeah, because there's like so many.
They couldn't check that before.
Well, they wouldn't have taken them out at the first one. They just mass itself. But today they'll see it. Because I think they're kind of hidden. What she explained to me is that they're kind of hidden too, like around the bladder. And I think disruption, they didn't want to disrupt more than they did the last time.
Because did she say they're for sure going to find something? Or more than likely?
She says there's a good chance.
But then she said 5 to 10%.
That
So it doesn't.
because from the last pathology, right, that it could have something in it as well.
But she's saying it with a for sure tone, and you're talking about 5 to 10%.
Yeah, I know.
It don't make sense.
I agree with you with that.
So if they find something today, they'll take it out today.
Correct. And send it with the bladder
They'll go right
too.
away with the surgery. Will they look through the info? Sorry, I don't.
No. They'll just send it with pathology up to wherever they send it to. Yeah.
And they'll go
With the bladder. Yeah.
Come on, everybody got something going on. We better be happy right here. We happy. What's going on with y'all? Everybody happy? You good?
Doing good, how you doing?
Right, we good. Everybody good? You good too?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Okay,
You
we
good?
good. All right, come on, man. Everybody got to perk up right here. I can't be the only one come back. Y'all good in there? Everybody good?
We're all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I need to hear.
All right. This is where we're gonna part ways with you guys, okay?
Good night.
So yeah, I was gagged along with everybody else. Now, I had heard or read a story months ago that they were spotted together in Los Angeles holding hands, right? And I was like, Karrueche and Deion, okay, whatever. I totally ignored it. I thought it was just some BS, right? Well, obviously it was not some BS because even without confirmation that they're dating, this footage obviously shows that they are in a relationship and have been for obviously quite some time. Anytime you got somebody sitting next to you while you're having major surgery and they're boohoo crying and talking to your staff about your treatments and how this whole thing will go, who is holding your hand as you're going into surgery, rubbing your hand, he's calling her babe. Yeah, y'all together. Y'all are very much together. He and Tracy broke up almost, I want to say about 2 years ago, maybe now. And I was wondering, like, who Deion dating? Because I know his fine ass is not sitting over there single. I knew he couldn't have been single. And what was even crazier is that I was watching The Chi the weekend before last and saw that Karrueche was on there. And I was like, I ain't seen Karrueche in a minute. I wonder who she dating, who she popping out with, because I ain't seen her with nobody since she dated that one NFL player. That was like her last serious relationship. Only thing I heard about her was dating Quavo for a brief minute or whatever. But I ain't really heard much about her here lately. So it's giving me that they were spotted in February of 2025, which was this year, in LA holding hands. During May, which was when he had this surgery, she's sitting by his side, right? So it's giving me they've been messing around since, had to be last year, had to have been, maybe probably since 2023 after he and Tracy broke up. Who knows? But they've been together for a minute. They've been together for a minute for her to be responding like this and for him to have her by his side on such an important day. Just her and his oldest son. Yeah, he didn't even tell his other children what he was going through until after the fact. So the fact that she knew and only his oldest son knew, that's wild. Yeah, they locked in. Now, a lot of people was like, Karrueche and Deion, like, how old is she? Everybody thought that she was younger than what she actually is, but Karrueche is 37. She literally just turned 37. Prime is 57. He's about to turn 58 in a few days. I think his birthday is August 9th. He's a Leo, like me. That's why we probably could never work. But anywho, so they have a 20-year age difference. And I feel like if she was younger, like in her 20s, I'd be like, now, Prime, if you don't get somewhere and sit down. But considering the fact that she's almost a 40-year-old woman, I don't see the problem with it. Now, is she closer to his children's age than his? Yes. Could she technically be one of his kids? Yes, but she's also technically a grown woman. My biggest thing is like, we all know Prime is a very stand on business, old school, spiritual, don't play no games type of guy. You know, he ain't all out in the street acting a fool. Like, he's a man of integrity and moral standards. And we haven't heard anything bad about Karrueche per se. You know, she keeps to herself. She keeps quiet. She does her work, does her job. You know, she doesn't seem like she's, you know, a loose woman or anything like that. I just wonder, like, are they on the same mental level with each other? Obviously so. You know, we don't really know a lot about Karrueche. You know, we know things, but we don't really know her personality for real like that. So I didn't have no problem with them dating. Didn't have any problem with them dating at all. But you know, Claudia Jordan, messy ass, okay? She was talking about them dating on her and Carlos' little YouTube show, and she spilled some piping hot tea that I did not even see coming, y'all. Check it out.
So, I mean, here's my... Are you sure you saw it? Just so we're clear, this is not me hating on Karrueche because I'm friends with Tracy before people misconstrue it. I'm saying moving forward with women, I think we would be better off if we sometimes have the uncomfortable conversation with someone that has placed us in positions, given us opportunity. We've hung out, we've had lunch, we've had drinks. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, just so you know, I'm on some sneaky shit. It wasn't while y'all were together. And I just want to give you a heads up.
Yeah, I was gooped and gagged again because I'd forgotten, probably didn't even realize or recognize the fact that Karrueche and Tracy have worked with each other, that Tracy has given her opportunities and things of that nature, and that, you know, that they hung out or whatever, had drinks or whatever. So Claudia also went on to say that Tracy ran into Karrueche and asked her, were she and Deion dating? And that Karrueche said no. Now, I don't know when this happened. I don't know if that was this year. I don't know if that was last year. I don't know. She didn't give a time frame of when this was asked, but she said that Karrueche said no. So I guess Claudia's thing is, you've done business with her. She's giving you opportunities. Y'all hung out or whatever. It's nothing but a simple phone call to say, hey, I'm dating Deion. I wasn't never on no funny stuff while y'all was together. I just want to put it out there and let you know, right? Do y'all feel like that is something that Karrueche owed Tracy? Do you think that she owed her that conversation, that phone call? I wonder when Tracy asked her, were they dating? Were they not dating at the time? If they were dating, I wonder why would Karrueche lie? Maybe she lied because she was caught off guard. She didn't want to handle that confrontation in the moment. Who knows? Who knows? You know, Tracy has a big name in the industry. You know, who knows what she can shut down for Karrueche, you know, because it's not like Karrueche's an A-list actress. She's still working at her craft, you know, and Tracy could block her from things, you know, who knows? But do y'all think that that is a conversation that Karrueche owed her? I feel like just because somebody gave you a business opportunity and that y'all hung out a few times and we're both grown women and this is somebody that you were engaged to and with for like 10 years or whatever, I don't know if that's something that I owe you just because we did business with each other. Like, there's plenty of people that I've done business with that I might have had a drink with here and there over the years. But to feel like I have to call you up and say, hey, I'm dating your ex, I don't know. It depends on how close we got. You know, just because we did business together don't mean that I owe you an explanation about my personal life just because this is somebody that you used to be in a serious relationship with. You know, I'm grown. I don't have to tell you anything now. We besties, we friends. That's a whole nother conversation. But I don't know if that's something that she technically owed Tracy, you know. And I don't know if Tracy was in the right to even go up to her and ask her, is she and Deion dating? Okay, because if she would have said yeah, then what? Y'all over. Y'all not together no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never got married. Y'all was engaged for 90 million years. It didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Now he on to the next one, and that next one has to be me. Like, I don't know. Do you feel like anything was owed on Karrueche's part? And do you think that Tracy was out of line to go and question her? Or do you think that she had every right to? This is a really tricky situation because some people can say that Karrueche was in the wrong. You know, some people could feel like Deion was in the wrong because you know that this is somebody I employed or worked with or whatever the case may be, you know. Then there are others that feel like neither one of them are in the wrong or that they have every right to date each other. Like I said, frankly, don't see anything wrong with them dating each other. I don't really care about the 20-year age gap. She's a fully grown woman. He's a fully grown man. And let's be honest, you got to really like a nigga when he over there missing 2 toes. His one leg look like it's been filleted. He over there with no bladder, his intestine fusing together to create a new, like, that's love. God damn it. That's love. Yeah, he got money. We all know Deion got paper. And we all know he got clout, fame, power, and all of that type of stuff. But, you know, for a little young bitch, that's a lot to be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot to be dealing with. And, you know, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Deion. So I know for a fact that he has to get his foot massaged like two times a day because he's in pain. And like, I'm watching the vlogs on his son's channel. Like, that man got to learn how to pee. He got to literally pee now every 2 hours. He has to get up and pee and push down on his pelvis floor to make the pee come out. He got to get up now during the night to make sure he uses the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going through a lot. That ain't sexy. You know what I'm saying? None of this is the sexy part of dating somebody. So you got to really be in it. And I'm going to be honest with you. The way she was crying, that wasn't no fake cry with all that snot in her nose, child. She was hurt. She fearing for her man life type of cry. So, hey, obviously his children are for it or with it. I hope that they, you know, treat each other well and, hey, see where it go. She ain't got no kids. His kids are all now fully grown. You know, who knows? I wonder, will they take it there? It'll be crazy, yo. Now, what would hurt me if I was Tracy is if we was engaged for 1,000 years, pretty much. We never ended up getting married. We lived separately. You know, we would go to each other's places of residence when we were with each other, but they had a long distance relationship, their whole relationship. That'd be crazy if that man married somebody else. That'd be crazy. Like, what if him and Karrueche got married? Yo, if I was Tracy, I'd be in the fetal position. But I really think that Deion didn't marry her because he still had a foul, bad taste in his mouth after everything that happened with Pilar. That's what I really feel like the reason why he didn't marry Tracy. And because they never really, even though they built a home with each other, they still were long distance. And I think that played a big reason why their relationship never progressed to the next level, because one would have to rearrange their life for the other, and I don't think either one of them wanted to do that, you know. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this. What y'all think? Let me know down below in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I can't wait to read you guys' comments. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. I love you, T Squad, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.